What's up, my people? I hope you guys are doing very okay. Happy New Year to everybody. So, I've been off for a while, but it's 2025, so I just decided to do something new. Now, at the beginning of 2025, I bought a propfirm account from the 5 ones, the 5% ones. I don't know whatever the hell they are being called. So if you can see, that's the account there, still a demo account. Still phase one, right? Still on phase one. So I bought the account as you can see, and on the first week, I'm currently down 3%. Crazy week, crazy week. I'm down 3%, which means I'm down like $300 because it was a 10K account, so I'm down like $300. So it's been crazy. It's been crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's been crazy. Most were anticipated, but missed entries, and then the ones you take, doesn't play out. And as you can see from my screen, I only trade two currencies. I only trade one currency, though I do observe Euro USD as well, but I only trade GU. Only trade GU. So if you can go back to if you go to my history right here, if you go to my history right here, you're gonna see all the entries that I took. As you can see, the overall balance is 273. The loss that I took last week is $273. And if you look, these are all the entries that I took right here. Just two break even, and then the rest were loss. So let me take you guys directly to the entries that I took and why I took them, and you know, I did share some entries with my group, with my friends as well. So the ones that I miss, I did share them with my friends. So let's go. Let me show you guys the entries and the ones that I took some losses there as well. So let's dive straight into it. Okay, so basically my analysis always starts on a weekly time frame. And for this week, this was this week and this was the previous week. So right here, I was looking at this level. I was looking at this level on my weekly candle. I was looking at this level. So anywhere above the 50% from here, these were the levels I was looking at to sell from. Here, here, and here. That's on the weekly time frame. But when we go down to the daily, I literally had nothing on the daily time frame to be looking at right here. I had nothing. But when we went down to the 4 hours, I had another key figure. I had something very important, which was my trend, right here. Because as you can see, if you look well, you notice that what we had a pull down here to up here, and then down here. So if we are pulling back to anywhere above here, then we can be looking for what a potential continuation down, which obviously our first target will be this low. So this was what I was anticipating. So this was in, then we went lower. If you go lower, these are the areas on the weekly that I was looking to sell from, but it was invalidated right here. There was no sell momentum, or no sales were coming in around this area. So there was no sell to be taken there. Go down to the 1 hour. Now looking at the 1 hour, if you look at the 1 hour right here, there was an imbalance right here to the left. So that was another key level. So on Sunday, when I was doing my analysis with my guys, we were looking at these three levels right here. So this was the first, and as you can see, price came up, reacted off it, and then dropped. This was the second, where price came as well, reacted it and dropped. Did some sort of mitigation here, demand, for those who trade demand and supply, did some sort of mitigation here, and then continue over where it reacted off our hourly imbalance right here. So this at this level, this was our initial what we had planned to do to sell from this level. So because we normally take entries with our stop loss being 10 pips, we said okay, since it was big, right? So we said okay, we are going to take 50% of the imbalance since it was big. So we're going to take 50% of the imbalance. So this was supposed to be our our entry right here, 50% right here, stop above right here, which will be around 9 to 11 pips, and then we'll target the first low down here. But as you can see clearly, the market came up here, just reacted at a 25% discount, and then the next thing we had a huge drop. So once the market started dropping at this level, where we're anticipating okay, maybe because if you look at structure, our structure was right here. This was the last low that took out a high right here. So this was our last low here. So we're anticipating okay, maybe if once this low gets run, if this low maybe when this low gets run right here, then we might get a pullback since we were having some sort of since we're having a huge imbalance right here. Right. But waking up on Tuesday, we had this. We had this. I woke up late on Tuesday, which I missed the entry right here. So looking at structure, if you go down to the lower time frame, this is a clean structure right here. We have a low. We have a low right here, and then we have a high. This high broke the previous low, which was here. So we now have what? We now have a structure like this. We now have a structure like this, low high, new lower low. So we can be anticipating a new lower high here before continue to drop. So came on the market on Tuesday, woke up a bit late. So before I came to the market, it had already dropped. I came around here, it had already dropped. So I was looking for potential pullback here, because if you go to the 4 hours right here, if you go to the 4 hours here, you'll see an imbalance right here. So this was the buy I took, which was a big loss right here. Go here, see, market came down, reacted off the imbalance, boom, once it closed, and then it just bounced back and then continued dropping like crazy. And then I equally took a sell right here. Once we ran liquidity right here, once we ran liquidity right here, I took a sell, but obviously it came back and took me out. So that was another loss that I took. Missed this entry, and then down, just came down, boom, took out this low. So I took another buy here. I took a buy after we ran this low. So I was okay, maybe we can have some sort of price reversals after we have run this low. We can pull back deeper to somewhere around this level, but obviously it did not happen. I took a buy here. The next day the market came back and then dropped, took me out. So once it dropped until a certain point down here, I took this buy here based off of key level to the right. It was purely on key level. So market drop, came back there, and then boom. When market came here, took a buy right here, somewhere here. If you look at my entries, you'll see the buy was somewhere around here. Went back up, and then Friday just came, NFP, boom, just came down and then just dropped like crazy and took me out. So these were the losses that I took. I'm down 3% right now on my propfirm account, which is a 10k account, but it's not big. My one trade will cover everything back up to normal, which I'm not worried, because obviously I'm looking at some good opportunities this week. So I'll keep you guys posted and stay strong. If you're in the same position like me, don't I don't think you should even be worried. If you know what you're actually doing, I don't think you should be worried. So basically, we might just have something like this, and then we continue dropping. Because based on the way the market is dropping, you don't want to be looking at buys for a long term. You want to, if you're taking a buy, you're taking just a short term buy, nothing like a long term buy. So let me go now to my machine and show you uh, the when I was discussing with my guys the entries I was discussing with them, because I did share the entries with my guys in the group. So let me show you guys. Okay, so if you look here, you're going to see this is the group. This is my group where me and my guys, I share some entries with my guys. Now, this was NFP. This was before NFP. If you look at the pictures, right, I was telling them that okay, at this level we had three options. Either price continued dropping, which was the first option, or we pull back deeper, right? We pull back deeper and drop, or we pull back up to the trend, at least 50% of the trend before we continue dropping. And obviously, you know what happened. The market just opened. During NFP, it just opened and then what? And then done. So these were the options I was telling them. Because at this level, we're already in a trade. If you look at the, okay, if you look at here, and I ask, um, well, basically, I was just like asking them what they are looking at during NFP, what they are looking at. So these were the buys as well. I sent to the group, the ones that took me out. Oh, so yeah, exactly. So if you look clearly right here, if you look clearly, you're going to see clearly the areas where we're looking to buy. I sent it on the since on Tuesday. I said since on Tuesday I told them this is the area where we'll be looking to buy, which if you obviously know is the same thing up here. Right, same thing. I was telling them that okay, we this is our area where we are looking to buy, but obviously, as I said, we missed the entry, which was crazy, crazy, crazy. It was insane. And same thing here as well. If you look, this is the 1 hour right here. I don't. There's a 1 hour imbalance right here. So you see everything. Just we're saying it before it happens, but still came back and missed the entry. So it's not as if we anticipated it before it even happened. So okay, guys. So that's just what I wanted to show you guys. It's gonna be interesting how next week is gonna be. The next 3 to 1 month is gonna be interesting how they're gonna be, because we have a lot of things coming up, and with the presidential election, the things that are happening, it's gonna be interesting. So if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, just give it a like, so that maybe in case next time I upload a video, I will see you'll be get notified. And I'm gonna be dropping some useful tips as well. So do what you want, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm gonna be dropping my analysis for tomorrow and for this week, uh, probably today evening. Today is Sunday evening, so I'm gonna probably be dropping my analysis before tomorrow, before the market opens. So just be posted. Yeah. I'll see you guys.